Hi dear Gemini, a very good evening to you guys. This is Anjali Tarot, and this is a journal monthly reading for all the Gemini, Sun, Moon, Venus, Rising. Keep in mind, this is journal. It might or might not resonate with you at the first place. The second thing, this is a reading from 1st till the 15th of October 2024. I'm going to tap into recent, past, current energies, and near future, and we will see the guidance and as usual, and starting with the overall energy. Okay, it's not a love reading or career reading or anything specific, but whatever messages will come, I will just let you guys know. Okay. And if you want to be a professional tarot card reader like me, you can start your journey by purchasing my course. The link is in the description box for the same. If you want to start your self-healing journey with Ho'oponopono but don't know from where to start, you can definitely start by purchasing my masterclass. Again, the link is in the description box for the same, and it has the power to change your life for the rest of your life. Trust me on that. I'm doing it from a very long time now. And if you want one-on-one healing sessions or personal readings, you can check out the description box and you can mail me for the same. So let's start. Gemini. Let's see the overall energy for Gemini people for the first 15 days of October 2024. How it is going to be for you guys, honey. Gemini, let's see. Okay, my goodness. So we have this Knight of Swords. You are going to be in this energy of running away from something or someone so fast. You're like, I don't want to even think about it. I don't want to even see it. I don't want to even talk about it. It's like running away from something or someone as fast as you can. Maybe from your feelings, maybe from a person, maybe from a situation. But instead of facing it, you are going to be like, okay, let's run away. Okay. Because right now you're not in that energy, in that mindset of trying to sort it out. You're in this energy of, okay, let's run away. Good to go. Fast. In the recent past, the judgment, you were trying to let go of something or someone out of your life, out of your system with love and compassion and with this forgiveness kind of energy. Like you were trying your best to not to create a mess, not to create a scene or not to create some kind of drama in a direction, but you were trying to let go and let God and surrender in a particular situation. Now, in the current situation, the Six of Pentacles, you're trying your best to balance out a situation within yourself. For some of you, it's like financial issues that you're struggling with and you're trying your best to sort it out. And for others of you, it's like trying to find a balance, like trying to have equal give and take of energy in a particular situation or in a particular direction. Now, by the 15th of October, we have the Seven of Pentacles. It's like waiting and watching for something or someone to show up in your life. Okay, waiting and watching era. Okay, let me clarify the Judgment card in the recent past for you guys. We have the Empress, the Nine of Swords, the Justice card. Yeah, there was something related to some kind of growth and expansion with a particular person or energy. You were stressed out beyond words. You were not able to sleep at night thinking about what is going to happen next in that situation. So you were trying your best to let go and surrender to the divine. So what you were like, okay, whatever is supposed to happen or whatever is good for me will eventually come back to me or will eventually happen with me. So it's like instead of trying to take some kind of action in a direction or being very very much enthusiastic about restoring something or some kind of situation with someone maybe or something, you were in this energy of, okay, let the universe decide for me, let go, surrender, and let the universe decide. Now, Six of Pentacles, you're trying your best to to find a balance between you and someone specific or you and something that's going on in your life around you. We have the Five of Swords, the Queen of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles. Okay, there is another energy involved here in the situation. You're trying your best to not to manipulate the situation anymore, not to be in your ego or not to be in that energy of trying to win the situation rather than the person or the connection or the foundation. So there is a connection, there is a partnership, there is a might be a friendship, there might be a business deal kind of a partnership or a marriage and or some kind of relationship. So you are trying your best to bring balance to the situation instead of winning the situation, like instead of winning the ego or winning the battle or winning the whatever is happening between you guys. You are trying to win the situation, and it's a very mature and grounded kind of energy that you are experiencing right now in yourself, right? Because of the changes you're going through, your ego is melting with each passing day and you're understanding the true value of true relationships, true connections, true companionship. So you are trying your hard, your best not to involve in any kind of situation that is going to let the ego win. Wow, you are giving me a hard time to explain what you are going through. Now by the 15th of October, we have the Seven of Pentacles. It's like waiting and watching for something very, very desperately, like, oh my God, when it is going to happen, when it is going to happen, waiting, and then after 1 minute checking again. Okay. In your case, I can feel the restlessness in my gut as of now. Let me clarify the Seven of Pentacles. We have the Queen of Wands, the Fool card, the Chariot. You're very excited about a brand new chapter in your life. You're moving on from one chapter of your life and stepping in the next one just right away, right? You're not giving yourself the time to move on from a particular situation completely and then move to the next chapter. No. It's like, let's say I had a breakup last night, and in the morning I woke up and I had another connection on the table. It's like that. I'm just giving an example. So you are moving on from something or someone, and the moment you are about to move on, you are like, okay, the next person, the next energy, the next chapter is ready, and you're anxiously waiting for the next chapter to start as soon as possible, because you're like, oh my God, this is something that I'm really excited about. This is something that I really, really want to go ahead with. This is something you are very attracted, or you're very infatuated to the idea of being with something or someone so desperately, that you are in this energy of anxiously waiting for something or someone to show up, so that you can move to that chapter of your life with that something or someone as soon as possible. It's like, when it is going to happen, I can't wait anymore. It's like, can't wait anymore. So it's like, can't wait for anymore kind of energy from your side, honey. Although you are in this trying to be patient, trying to be understanding, trying to be like, okay, let it unfold naturally kind of era, but the impatience, the restlessness is going to be like, oh my God, heightened, because you're too excited to be with someone or something, to the level of, oh my God, I want it right now kind of a deal. Let's see the guidance here. We have the Two of Swords, the Sun card, and the Ace of Cups. Yeah, see, it's completely okay, honey, to be in a new connection, new situation, new whatever you are going towards. Completely okay to be excited about it, completely okay to be restless about it, happily restless. But at the same time, do not underestimate the power of letting go of something or someone completely before you are going to jump to the next chapter of your life with that much happiness and enthusiasm. Are you getting my point here? Because something that's blocked, or something that's blocking your energy from quite a long time now, if you're going to completely ignore the factor that it's not there, I don't even care about it. See, the overall energy was of running away from something or someone as fast as you can, so that you can jump to the next chapter of your life very quickly, right? So I can understand again the excitement, the happiness, the attraction and everything, but at the same time, do not don't forget that you have something to clean up the mess that you left behind, then move to the next chapter with clean slate, so that you can enjoy the next chapter with pure energies, with excitement, with happiness that you deserve, that every person deserve, but Gemini, you especially deserve it, because you're coming out of a mess, okay, very, very heavy mess. I can understand that, but this mess is not completely cleaned yet. Yeah. So whatever it is, clean the mess completely before going to the next level, to the next chapter that you're very, very excited about and can't wait anymore kind of a deal about. So just make sure you're doing the right thing with the right energy. Yeah. So thank you so much for tuning in Gemini. I'll see you soon in the next video. Bye bye. Take care. God bless you. Namaste.